Morning guys, welcome to today's vlog. Before I start today, I just wanted to share with you guys a few drawings that I finished last night. I stayed up super late. I was on the phone with my girl and I basically pumped out I think 3 drawings in a row, and now I've completed a whole set. I'm actually probably going to make a print set of these because they're super cute like together. Basically girls with different colored hair, and these are just, so I actually have a time lapse for this one that's filmed and coming up, and maybe by the time you watch this vlog it'll be up already. I really don't have a consistent vlog uploading schedule, but yeah, this is the lavender one, and this is a baby blue. I have a time lapse for this one as well. This one might come a little later, but yep, this one. And they all have a metallic gold. This one I don't have a time lapse for. I'm really trying not to film a time lapse for every single one of these drawings, and just because I want to kind of pressure myself into filming more painting time lapses. So this one doesn't have a time lapse, but it is pink hair with a little red choker, because I was looking at that cute red choker that Realm gave me. And this one features orchids. And then this one also pink. I just thought I really wanted to do a girl with bangs because I haven't done that in a while, and yep. And then this is the last one I did at like 1 a.m. But yeah, she's also got lavender hair. So the girls, I didn't do like every color of the rainbow. I didn't do like green or orange or anything like that. But I really thought pink, blue, lavender would be really cute as a set. And another interesting thing about all of these is that I did all of them without using any reference. So they're all completely 100% from my imagination. And this was a really interesting exercise for me. I think I'm gonna make a video, not only just the 2 time lapses, like in addition to the 2 time lapses I filmed, I'm gonna do a video on like drawing without reference, because I think it could be a really useful exercise for a lot of people out there. I definitely want to say disclaimer, I don't encourage people to just go ahead and draw without reference. Like using reference and studying from life and from, you know, proper reference photos really does help you improve as an artist, and it's integral in your like practice sessions is to use reference, and kind of that's the bar you should measure your progress against. But for those of you out there who are curious, or maybe want to take a break from that, or maybe take a break to kind of challenge your brain into coming up with new ideas, like not using reference and forcing yourself to take everything completely from your imagination, really does exercise your brain. Like if I'm making an analogy to like going to the gym, it's like basically after each of these drawings, especially after this set, I feel like I've become a lot more like brain fit. So yeah, that video is coming up. Also, I'm probably gonna film that video today. So again, maybe by the time this vlog is uploaded, you guys would have already seen this video. But yeah, today we are just going to spend another kind of normal day. It's raining outside. We're gonna go get hot pot, and I'm probably gonna come home and do more work. I know, it's so exciting. It's only been, I think, 2 to 3 days, and I'm pretty much done with this candle. I'm so sad. It still smells really good, but I must say goodbye to this scent, but I will get started on my pile of other candles. I'm gonna miss this one though. Oh, boogers. Still sleeping on the fur blanket. You really do not disappoint. For anyone who worships Booger Face and this blanket, like if you guys are fans of this couple, she does not disappoint. They will be together forever. They're so in love. Booger Face and blanket goals. And check out these funky shoes I got. I got these shoes from this Asian website called yesstyle.com, and I love the squeaky sound they make. I know, that's gonna get really annoying, but oh my gosh, I love squeaky shoes. Squeaky, weird looking, shiny shoes are my jam. And with laces. Shoes with laces are the best. Oh my gosh. Yes, more squeaks. store called Daiso right now, and it's basically like a Japanese dollar store, and has a lot of really cool like homeware, beauty supplies, cute little like stationery and office supplies. So yeah, it's like one of my favorite stores. I always get so much stuff for my house here, and all my I guess beauty products, I get a lot of them here too. The masks here are some of my favorite. My favorite one is the collagen one. Like I can feel my face get so hydrated afterwards. Lashes. $1.50 for a pair of lashes. It's a pretty good deal. And I've worn some of these before, like to concerts and stuff. They actually stay on really well. Wow, these jewelry holders are so cute, and they're only $1.50. Look at these adorable little erasers, all shaped like fruit. And various. It's a ramen bowl ramen eraser. Sushi. Oh, this is like dim sum and sushi eraser. Oh my god, so cute. Whoa, this paper is so pretty. Look, it's like iridescent. I know it says origami paper, but a lot of the paper here you can use like to add to your illustrations, or if you would like to make crafts with them. Look at this beautiful. Yeah, I might actually take this home. This beautiful like set of like Asian influenced designs. It's got this even like gold shimmer to it. Yep, taking this home. Hey guys, we're finally home from lunch and from shopping. It is super rainy outside, so we didn't stay out for long, but I just got back from Daiso, and I wanted to do a quick haul of the things I got at Daiso. I realized not everyone in the United States, or maybe even internationally, has a Daiso store in their town. I believe they only open around kind of more populated areas. So I wanted to show you guys just some cool things you can get there. It's like almost like it is like a Japanese dollar store. Everything is $1.50, and the items are super cute and super useful. I've been shopping there since I was like in college, and I just really love this stuff. So I wanted to share that with you guys for those of you who have never seen a Daiso before. So the first thing I got, these were $1.50 each, and these are basically air fresheners. These beads, you see here, they're kind of like almost like jello in texture. They're soaked in like a scented fragrance, and basically as you expose them to the air, the beads start drying up and the fragrance gets released. So I got two different fragrances. I got lavender for me and green apple for my boyfriend. Yay! The next thing I got were these two different cleansing tissues. They're basically to help remove your makeup before you start washing your face. It's just a little bit more thorough to kind of wipe your face clean before you even start washing it. And yeah, I've used this for the last 2 months and it's worked really well, and I just wanted to try like this other brand, I guess. But yeah, these are really nifty, and especially when you travel, these are really helpful. Oh, I also got these three. They're the same, but they're face masks. So I put these on after I shower and my pores have opened up, and they hydrate your face. And like after I wear these, I can literally feel the skin on my face tightening because it's so well hydrated. It just like kind of puffs up, and I just love these. They're only $1.50 each, so I use about 3 of them a week. They are super, super luxurious. They make your skin feel like a baby's butt. This is probably my favorite thing that I've got, is these 2 sets of origami paper, which I'll be using for illustrations or for paintings. I'm thinking of maybe just cutting some of it out and pasting it as a collage or something. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do with it yet exactly, but I love the colors. This pack is all, it's like rainbow colors that are iridescent. So here you have the blue and the white. And this pack is my favorite. It is kind of like Asian style florals. So I don't know if you can tell, but there's actually a metallic sheen to it too, which reminds me a lot of the types of drawings I've been doing lately. And I'm either gonna use these as a reference or inspiration, or actually physically paste them onto certain drawings or paintings. They're super pretty, and they're only $1.50 each. Like, that's crazy. And I think there's 14 sheets in here. That's like a little over 10 cents per sheet. Like, the prices are unbeatable. This one is really silly. It looks silly, but it's a silicone glove that you can use as an oven mitt or to hold, like if you have a cast iron skillet and you don't want to burn your hands, like it has a really good grip. So we love using this for the kitchen. And the last thing I got is these gorgeous, it looks like cherry blossoms or some sort of blossoms. And I love it because I haven't really seen fake flowers with this particular gradient of color that goes from, you know, like a light pink to a dark red, and it's on this like fake branch. And for $1.50, I think it looks pretty real. And I've been painting a lot of blossoms lately, so I thought this would actually be really useful as reference. And you know, I can get all the different angles of how blossoms grow on a branch. And also, when I'm not using it for reference, it looks great as studio decor. So yeah, that's all the things I got. It's a really awesome store. If you guys are curious if there's a Daiso in your store, by the way, I'm not sponsored by Daiso. I'm just expressing my love for something that I actually love. Yeah, I just go on Yelp or go on Google and type in Daiso, and you know, they'll come up with like the nearest store that is closest to your location. I really recommend, if you're on a budget like me, or if you're interested in getting cute little things for the house, I really recommend that. It is like a high quality Asian dollar store. For the rest of tonight, I am just gonna stay in my studio and get a lot of work done. The first thing I'm gonna do is fix this frame. So this painting has dried, and I love this frame color, but not for this painting. So I'm gonna actually spray paint this frame glossy black so that it matches the painting really well. And after this is spray painted, I'm gonna ship her to her new home. But I think I'm gonna film a tutorial for this because I know some of you might be curious on how to like change the color of your frame, or, you know, just kind of spruce up an old frame. So I'm gonna do that real quick, and I'll put out a nice little quick tutorial for you guys as well sometime next week. And besides that, let's see, I have to finish some other paintings. I have to scan all my drawings that I did and edit at least 2 videos. I have a lot of voiceovers to record. So it's gonna be a busy night, and I'm gonna take you guys along with me. Just finished filming my spray painting tutorial, and that frame looks good but smells really bad. It smells like paint right now, so this little room freshener really came in handy. But yeah, I thought I would do a quick Q&A session while I'm waiting for the frame to dry. And for those of you who don't know how to participate, it's really easy. So if you want me to answer a question on my vlogs on YouTube, all you have to do is go on Instagram and repost any of my artwork that you like, and hashtag it with AskHappyDArtist, and write your question for me in the captions. And for most of the vlogs during my Q&A sessions, I will randomly select one of the posts or a few of the posts to answer, and this way it keeps it fair and random. I don't see the question ahead of time. I just tap on any of the artworks and answer the question that I read. So let us begin today's session. Let's see. Okay, so this is from Shannon Kincaid Design, and she asks, how do you stay so inspired? I think the number one tip I have for staying inspired and not losing your muse and your motivation is just to keep producing artwork, honestly. Even when you're not feeling as inspired as the day before, keep drawing, keep painting. I think when your brain is already exercising and moving and thinking, that is when new ideas come to fruition. Like, it's a lot easier for you to find motivation and find inspiration while you're working than to kind of sit around and wait for inspiration to like hit you. So for me, my inspiration and motivation comes from producing work. And while I'm working on one piece, I tend to start thinking, well, whoa, how can I apply this effect to a future piece? Or, wow, I really messed up here. You know, for my next painting, I'm really not gonna do this. And like, thinking about my entire body of work and future paintings while I'm working on my current painting is what kind of gives me the motivation. IINYLA, the weirdo II. Hello, Happy. My question is, how do you know when you found your style? Because I would have sworn I found my style a million times, but then it changes. That is a really good question because I don't think you can find your style, and that's something that I kind of learned over the years as I started to draw and paint more. Your style doesn't stay stagnant. There's no moment, there's no like eureka moment when you go, wow, I found my style, this is my style. Your style is always evolving. I believe that your style is almost kind of like your personality. With age, with experience, you like change and evolve little by little, and your style does the same. You know, the thing I paint now isn't the same as the thing I painted a year ago. It's similar, it's definitely, you can tell like it's all my paintings, but every new painting I tweak my style and my interest a little bit. Like every new little experiment I do changes my style. So it's okay if you haven't found your style yet. It's not something so solid that you have to kind of stay set on one style. It's totally okay for you to be a chameleon and experiment with new things and realize your style's changing, realize you like painting something else, realize you're good at painting something else. All of that is, I think, part of the fun of being an artist, and kind of the thrill and the unexpected nature of this whole like creative journey. So it's totally okay if you haven't found your style yet. I don't think I found my style yet, per se. Jesda Gonzalez says, when using oil paints, do you always paint on the canvas? Can you walk through priming a canvas? So I actually recently, as of like the last maybe 6 months, I've stopped using canvases whenever I can. I've really fallen in love with painting on wood or pre-primed like artist panels, like gesso board and things like that you can get at art supply stores. But if I were to walk you through gessoing and priming my painting surface, which is wood, it would be you need some sort of like acrylic gesso, and you can buy this at most art supply stores, and either sandpaper or an electric sander. I use an electric sander because they're like 30 bucks, and it is a little bit pricier than sandpaper, which is maybe a couple of dollars, but honestly the electric sander saves me so much time and it doesn't make my arms want to fall off. So I basically take the wood, sand one layer, brush off the sand with like a clean towel, prime it with gesso. I use like a big sponge, like a sponge brush thing. I might do a tutorial on this in the future if you guys want to know it more in detail, so let me know if you'd like to see this tutorial. But yeah, and then I gesso it, and then I wait for it to dry, and I sand it, and then I gesso it, and I wait for it to dry, and I basically do 3 layers of gessoing before I consider it complete. I think 3 layers is the magic number to get it first of all, like glass smooth. I always love my painting surfaces as smooth as possible. And also 3 layers makes it so that you get a really consistent solid white, which is what I like to start my paintings with. If you do too few layers, you still have some of the wood pattern show through, which for some people they like. So a lot of people use clear gesso because they want to keep that wood grain texture and color. But for me, I like to have it all blank, like a blank white sheet of paper. So 3 layers of gessoing with sanding in between. This question is from Ernie_drawings, and they ask, what is your favorite medium other than oil paint? I would have to say my mixed media illustration. So I guess it's not really one medium, but I guess like illustrating would be the medium. I usually use a combination of Prismacolor color erase pencils because they're the same as the regular Prismacolor color pencils that I like to use, but they're erasable, which is great. If you draw lightly, you can actually almost completely erase the line you make. And I like to use my Blick Studio brush markers, and they're alcohol-based markers. Also, like some sort of metallic, so like gold marker, like a gold paint marker from Pen Touch, or maybe like a gold leafing pen from Krylon, and white gel pen, white charcoal, and some sort of like ink pen. So either like the Pilot Pocket brush pen or the Pentel brush pen or my Micron pens for fine details. So yeah, it really is, it's like more of a set of mediums, but I like creating those types of artworks. If you have to say, or if you ask me, other than oil painting, what types of artworks I like to create, it's those mixed media illustrations. They're super, like, I wouldn't say they're easy, they're not easy, but they're a lot faster than oils because you don't have to wait for things to dry. Alcohol markers dry immediately, and I love what you can do with a set of, like, a variety of tools. I think the effect is, very smooth, and I like things like rendered very smoothly. I don't like to see pencil strokes. So I love that I can make things look smooth, make things look like high value and 3D and very solid, and make things have a little bit like a touch of color. So I would say that set of mediums is my favorite aside from oils. Okay, and that is the question and answer for today. If you guys would like to participate, again, all you have to do is go on Instagram and post any artwork of mine and hashtag it with AskHappyDArtist and ask your question for me in the captions, and I might select it for the next Q&A session. So right now I am going to just record some voiceovers for 2 upcoming drawing and painting time lapses. And then after that, I'll probably get started on my group show oil painting for Sally Centigrade. I just want to show you guys real quick the painting in its black frame because I just finished filming the frame tutorial and it's gonna be out soon. So I hope you guys like this. This eye has already been adopted, but I am working on a second one that is going to kind of follow a similar series. And yeah, I just can't wait for her new owner to see it. The black frame really does work so much better than the teal frame. And yeah, I am gonna get back to work now. I finished uploading the next drawing time lapse, so that'll be out soon. You guys might already have seen it by the time this vlog gets released, but it's gonna be 5 quick tips on how to improve your drawing skills. So that is something that's been highly requested. I tried my best to articulate my thoughts, and hopefully the tips are useful. But yeah, I think I'm going to work on my painting. See, there's like a blank board behind me, so I'm gonna get started on that piece. It's gonna be for Modern Eden's, it's gonna be for Sally Centigrade's show. And while that's drying later tonight, I'm gonna edit 1 or 2 more videos. So yeah, very busy night. This little guy, he had dinner and then he came right back up to my studio to accompany me while I paint. You were so sweet. I love him. Like, he always follows me around, which makes me feel very important. So thank you, Juan Juan, for making me feel important. You're very important too. I'm starting this one for the revival show. I actually scrapped both of the concepts I had and went for a very close-up face painting. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get the first layer done tonight. For dinner tonight, I'm having a huge salad. Just trying to be healthy, but yeah, I think the portions are enough to keep me full. And we are watching Shark Tank, which is another one of our favorite shows. Right now they have this brush where you can put it in your mouth and lick your cat as if you're grooming your cat. It's interesting. For dessert, we're each having a little bit of mango along with a couch full of pets. The beginning stages are always so difficult because they look like almost that they have no skin. I mean, it's just very rough, and it's almost like a mental battle because you really have to talk yourself through these moments when your painting looks like it's gonna go nowhere, and just keep going. Like, just trust that eventually everything will fall into place and, you know, an actual face will emerge. But yeah, right now it is just very messy and rough. Just blocking in the colors here, not worrying about getting everything perfect. I'll have plenty of opportunities to go back and kind of refine the shapes and everything like that, but this just gives me a good idea of kind of what the overall palette will look like. Okay, so I think this is enough progress for today. I am about an hour and a half into this painting, and it's definitely almost time for me to get ready for bed, so this is a good stopping point, and I'm gonna continue this tomorrow. So sweet. After painting all night, I look down and this little buddy is still here with me. He hasn't moved an inch. He's just taking a nap right at my feet. Love you, Juan Juan. Okay guys, I'm gonna end the vlog right here because I want to get a good night's sleep and go to bed early today because I'm taking this little princess to the vet tomorrow. Anyways, I just wanted to thank you all as usual for watching and for commenting and for subscribing, and I hope you have an awesome day wherever you are, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!